Hello, hello, hello. Assalamu alaikum. Ji ayanu. Pakhair ragale. Ni hao. Shune shumme. Washmale. Ohio Gonzaimas. Guten Morgen. Hi, hugs and hellos. And a very amazing Khush Hamadi to everybody who's tuned into PT World. You watching World this morning alongside the one and only Shehzad Khan. We hope that everybody back there at their homes are doing great, perfect, superb, and are ready to kickstart their day with us, World this morning. And now it's about time that I tell you what are we discussing today. So yesterday, one of my producers actually told me that we are going to discuss digital marketing. And when I think of digital marketing, okay, let me think. First, let me think. Yeah, digital marketing actually is when you see all of those commercials, all of those ads, all of those posts, and there are people who are actually trying to sell you something, or there are people who are actually sharing their blogs to probably, and then they will mention that product's name within their blog so that people can actually know what they're referring to. Or then there are celebrity endorsements. Then there are people who are making selfie videos and are telling you, oh, I went to this cafe and this cafe was superb, even if it wasn't. And then, for example, this new cab service, whenever you travel in this cab service, the driver will always tell you to give him a 5 point or 5-star review. I mean, do you think that this is digital marketing? I think people around the digital arena are faking it too as well, and we have to be very vigilant. But first of all, I think what we need to know is what is digital marketing, and do you think that there's actually enough for all of us? So he's Mr. Gohar Shafique, who is the director, Brahmers, I think that's what it is, and founder, Aram.pk. Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Thanks for having me here.
So I think I'm going to start my conversation with Gohar over here. So Gohar, uh, what is digital marketing?
Okay, so we have got all these new digital assets for every company or an individual. So you have to market those digital assets.
All right.
For example, starting from website is a digital asset. Your social media is your digital asset, starting from Facebook to Twitter and YouTube. Then blog is your
Google,
asset.
for example.
Google is your digital asset.
Yeah.
So we have got search engine marketing for that. So now you have got all these digital assets with you, and now you have to target those digital assets, pinpointing your target audience, and your ads, your content, your will be consumed by those target audiences.
All right, tell us a little about Aram.pk as well.
So Aram is basically a marketplace where you can find and hire service professionals using your internet or web browser. For example, if you need to find a photographer or a caterer, so all you have to do is go to aram.pk, fill out a simple questionnaire. For example, you have a wedding, how many people are coming, what type of photography do you need. So within 24 hours, you will get quotations just by sitting at your home.
All right, amazing. Now moving to deal with it, because everybody's got their own business going on online as well. So Gohar Sahab, how do you deal with this dilemma, with this challenge? Because over here in Pakistan, it's very hard to get payments via credit card as well. First of all, they obviously have to call the bank, then get those numbers and whatnot. Even then, it does not work. And then they say, okay, when the shipment's going to come to you, pay the money to them. So how do you face these challenges?
So first of all, you have to understand the shift basically. Formally, the age group with the purchase decision was like 30 to 35 and above. But now that shift has changed and come towards to the early 18s and then upwards.
Yeah.
So if you even have to go buy a house, तो आपके वो बीवी और बच्चे की इजाज़त के बगैर वो टाइल तक select नहीं होती.
Well, I'm not one of those guys though.
So that is the shift that we are talking about.
Yeah.
So these target audiences are on these platforms, new smartphones, Facebook, internet. So it's not just about the thing that you have a credit card. It is about the purchase decisions that you also subconsciously develop in the mind of your target audience.
Yeah.
So for example, if you want to buy a laptop, before buying that you go to the internet to research about it. You search different blogs, you read the reviews, then go to Facebook and then add a status. So all these different aspects of the social media and the digital assets are basically making up your mind to actually purchase. Maybe you go to a free center to buy that laptop, but still if all your digital assets were not in line, then maybe you lost a customer.
Now this is what my point is, that all of that marketing which is going all over the social media or whatever internet platforms are out there, Let's start with you.
Okay, I think this is not just the case in digital marketing.
Okay.
Even if you relate that to retail or maybe any other industry, that can happen. So that this shift can be resolved by the government itself by regulating all the industries and the, for example, if you violate anything in regular dimensions, you can't even sue anyone here in Pakistan, but in US you can easily do that.
Okay.
So coming towards the digital side, obviously things sometimes from the consumer side, sometimes from the e-commerce stores, owner of those stores. So both ends have different problems and issues. But I think this can be only resolved when the government or some regulations are put into those conflicts to resolve those issues.
Okay, so before we move on to what's other regulations, because I'm not fully aware of that, but there's this cybercrime bail and whatnot. So then, wow, I think that's fabulous. Go sir, what's your take on this?
So the formula is very easy.
Yeah.
You just have to make content or maybe product or any service, and you just have to bring more traffic into it. For example, talking about your this network, you have invested a lot to all these capital intensive buildings and everything, then salaries and everything. But now with the use of digital, or if you can't come to TV, you can create your own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
If you can't come on radio, you can start your own podcast. If
Exactly.
you can't write a book or something, you can always start a blog.
Yeah.
So everything now can be done at a very individual point and with no capital at all.
And anyone can do it.
Yeah. So the point is, all you have to do is make content that people actually can consume and love.
But we do not look like Amanda Cerny. How many of you know about Amanda Cerny?
So that is why 100 out of 1 people,
And then you obviously get to know your worth too as well. I mean, obviously everybody's getting the same chance.
Exactly.
You make your own YouTube channel, you're not on the radio, go have a podcast, whatnot. And then the one who actually rises above is because of the fact that the content they're sharing, people like that content.
Yeah.
See, that's what it is.
The Angela is
I would like to add in affiliate marketing.
Okay.
That is, for example, create a YouTube channel, maybe a blog, or maybe just a Facebook account. Share content related to the topic that you like. For example, he started blogging on the trips and all the bikes. Maybe you are into the showbiz, you can start add up your content into your social media channels. So then you can become affiliate for different products. For example, as a digital marketing product, when I sell my courses online, I sell hosting, I sell domains, I sell all the related things. People see me credible and they purchase those things from me. So that is what all the affiliate marketing is.
All right.
So you can also do that with your fame. Obviously, you are also an influencer.
We do it, alhamdulillah, it works, but Facebook doesn't pay over here in Pakistan. I think this is something which I do not like.
not paying.
Yeah, obviously.
But companies would. Companies, if you have a lot of traffic and then the followers, and if you are influencer,
The company will come and say that, use our name and
Use
this
our
and
name
that
and
and whatnot.
you can earn from that.
Obviously, that will work. And name of World This Morning. On Twitter, it's World This Morning without a G. On Dailymotion and YouTube, it's World This Morning once again. And we'll definitely get back to you. We'll ask, that these are the people who want to do this. And these amazing young experts are actually going to give us some amazing advices too. So let's see whether it's going to work for you or not. But we have finally covered the topic very well. I mean, to the maximum of my capacity. So do not forget to tune in at 11:05 for the repeat as well. Today, tonight, look after. Good morning. Thank you very much.